this is the one strategy that will guarantee your success and your happiness and fulfillment. What's up, what's going on? My name is Sabrina and welcome back to the channel. Here in the Better You space, we teach creatives, dreamers, and entrepreneurs how to make their daydreams into their real daily lives. And today I'm talking about the one strategy that will guarantee your success in this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to help with the channel. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new one. If you're looking for a deeper transformation, check out our online immersive signature program, Unleash Your Life, or working with me one-on-one. I will leave the links for those below. And with that being said, let's get into it. This strategy that I'm going to be telling you guys is life-lasting. It's long-lasting. It's the one thing that will bring you to your success, and not only like your success in terms of money and status, but your success in terms of happiness and fulfillment. And the reason why so many of these different strategies that people teach online only work for some people, like the same two people can do the same strategy and it could work for one person, but it doesn't work for another. And this is because different things align with different people. And there are so many different paths to get to where you want to go. Whatever your dream of a life is, whatever your ideal life is, there are so many different paths to get there. So many different strategies to get there. And this is why you need to always go back to and ask yourself, what do you desire to do? And how do you feel intuitively on how to do it? Because you see, what we want to do in life, everybody has their own unique path to life. What you want to do in life is showing you what you are meant to do in life. Your desires are literally this guidance system showing you, it's like lighting the way to your destiny, the life that you were meant to live. You can call this like your highest timeline. That's what my friends and I like calling this, where it's like the timeline of which you are the happiest, most successful, most healthy, fulfilled, whatever, abundant, whatever. Highest timeline. To get to this highest timeline, to get to your dream life, you do this by following your true soul desires. Now, I'm not talking like, oh, I want the $1 million so I can look good, so I can get like validation. Or I'm not like wanting the nice car so I can have a better car than my neighbor. Those are like more egotistical desires. Like, what truly makes your heart feel really happy to do? Or to have or to experience. For me, it's helping people. And it's so funny. Years ago, before I wanted to start an online business, I worked as an emergency medical technician. And I was sitting down with one of my coworkers in front of me. And this was before I was really into any of the spiritual stuff. And my coworker was telling me that she was psychic. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, I was really skeptical. And she told me that she could sense like this father figure spirit standing behind me. And then she said, are you a teacher? Are you wanting to be a teacher? And I told her, no, I've never wanted to become a teacher. Like, I thought of grade school and I was like, absolutely not. I don't want to be a teacher. She was like, that's weird. Like, he's looking at you and I'm just getting this overall feeling that like you're a teacher. And I was like, okay, weird. And like we left it at that. Years later, okay, I take my mom to a Reiki session, and the woman who is the Reiki practitioner and I are just like having small talk, and she's asking me what I do. So I'm telling her, oh, I started up a YouTube channel. I'm creating these programs online and workshops, and I give people coaching. And she was like, oh, so you're like a teacher. And I thought for a second. I was like, yeah, I guess I am a teacher. Like, I never thought about it in that way. And then I was reflecting on it later, and I was like, holy shit. Like, what that woman said about me and that spirit, who I actually now know who that father figure of a spirit is. I found that out in my past life regression that I did, which if you're interested in listening to my like wild past life regression that I had, I'll leave the link for that podcast episode underneath this video. But it just goes to show that when you follow what you desire to do, you end up doing what you were meant to do. It was on my life path. It was my destiny to become a teacher, to teach things, to help people in this way. I simply had the desire to help people and to start a business. And that led into teaching. And your desires are going to guide you to your highest path, to what you're meant to do, to your inherent and natural gifts and values that you have to express with the world, that you have to give people. Your desires are going to be the thing that's going to show you the way. And paired with that, your intuition is going to be a very strong guidance system on the direction to go in, on what steps to take, on who to get mentorship from, on what of the many strategies that you're seeing online, like what resonates with you the most, like what will bring you success. And it's following these two things, following your true soul desires, what you truly genuinely makes your heart happy to do, and also following the intuitive action steps to take, following where your intuition is guiding you. This is what led me to manifest almost absolutely everything off my vision board in 2022. I'm stepping onto my highest path. I am creating this life full of abundance and love and fulfillment for myself. And I'm constantly becoming more and more successful in that by following my desires and following my intuition. What do you desire to do? So many people get caught up in the whole success journey and what should work for them when they start looking at other people. This works for them, so I'm going to do this. This person told me that I should do this, or like for me, I almost went down the route of nursing because my entire family and peer group and literally everyone around me were, positively influencing me that nursing was the path for me. And I believed it at the time too. But then when I started to take a couple steps back and was like, okay, nursing would be great. I would desire to help people in that way. But what do I truly, genuinely desire? Do I genuinely want to work 12-hour shifts? And of course, there's different ways that you can do nursing, but I realized I genuinely wanted to help people on a deeper level to genuinely change their lives. My genuine desire was something different. And when I followed that, I started to follow on my highest path. And so many people look at what other people are doing, what's working for other people, and using that as a metric to what they should do. And what I am suggesting for you, and what I know will bring you your inherent success, bring you to your highest timeline, is listening to yourself, becoming your own leader, listening to your own guidance system. You have all of the answers you need inside of you already. I need you to understand that. Instead of looking outward for answers, you have all of the answers you need inside of you already. Source lives within you. Your entire guidance system to your highest potential and highest path lives within you. It lives in the wisdom of your cells and in your bones. Like, listen to yourself. This isn't to say that you shouldn't be taking advice from mentors, but it's also to say that when people give you suggestions and advice, always reflect it back with your own intuition and your own desires. Even if I'm telling you that it might benefit you to do a certain thing or to take a certain action, if it feels out of alignment for you, I don't want you to listen to me. Like, I want you to listen to yourself first and foremost. Be the own leader to your life. Because at the end of the day, it's you who has the answers to your life. At the end of the day, it's you who knows what's best for you. It's taking the outside noise and it's like taking a boundary. It's like having a boundary with what everybody else is saying and always coming back to yourself. This is the one strategy that will guarantee your success and your happiness and fulfillment and will bring you to your highest path. And sometimes you have to scratch like your whole plan of doing something because you're like, this actually isn't aligned with what I truly desire to do. I've just been doing certain things, writing certain songs, following this certain career path because I thought it's what I should be doing, right? But checking in, is this truly what I desire? What is my intuition telling me to do? Where is my intuition telling me to go? And following those two things is guaranteed to lead you to live a life of abundance and fulfillment, aka success. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to help with the channel. Subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified every time I post a new one. Feel free to share this video with a friend who you think it might help, and I'll see you in the next one.